Good morning, y'all. It's Cody's Bait and Tackle, Warsaw, Missouri. I'm going to give a little bit of a talk about what's going on with the lake. Fishing report right now is probably going to be worthless. More rain coming in all weekend. Just had a bunch of rain this week. The lake's come up uh, close to 3 foot already, if not over 3 foot after last night. I just looked up the lake level and it hadn't updated yet for this morning. I think it updates at 5:45 or something like that. So as of last night, it was up almost 3 foot from what it was. They finally had it on the drop, and then we got like 4 inches of rain, and now it's coming back up. Water's getting muddier than what it already was. Uh, so basically, crappie, they're still on the mud flats. This water coming up is going to scatter them. Same thing with the hybrids, the white bass. Catfish, they'll go to wherever that water's running in. Should go up in some of the creeks, stuff like that with this rain. There's a lot of them out on the mud flats right now too. I've seen a lot of people saying, oh, they're spawning, they're not doing anything. When I've been trolling for crappie, I have been seeing a ton of catfish out on the mud flats, but I haven't seen nobody out there drifting for them on the main lake. So they're there. They're catchable. As far as basically Lake Those Arcs, there has not been hardly anybody down there fishing this week. Today, I just looked up the water schedule for you. No water release at all until 2 o'clock, 2 to 9, I think, is when they're supposed to be releasing water. I'd say that's kind of because of the flooding that's going on downriver. They're not going to run it all day today like they had been, which that could be subject to change too. That number hasn't been right pretty well for the last 2 or 3 weeks. It's been on and off of being right. So I would say good chance that might not be right. Basically, that's about all I've got for a fishing report. My hybrids this week, I had a live shad bite, a little bit of an artificial bite, but you had to find that clear water. Didn't catch many white bass at all this week. Trolled for crappie, that's still absolutely on fire if you can find that little bit cleaner water. Catch 2 limits in an hour, no problem, trolling crankbaits. Color, I was still pulling all pink. It's working, so ain't no sense in changing it. Kind of same way some of the guys are pulling other colors, they're catching them on it, so they're not changing. I'm going to jump over to the fireworks here. I am going to be going next week and picking up all the fireworks, so I put a post out on Facebook this week that if you're a business or an individual wanting to donate, try to get that donation to me here by the 1st of next week if you can. I'm going to go over all these people that's donated so far. Donna's Drive-In, they donated. True Spec Exteriors has donated. Rocky's Handyman Service has donated. Twin Lakes Underground Fiber Optic Cable, they donated a bunch of pipe for me. The Fallen Outdoors, they donated, and they will have a booth set up. They'll be selling hats and shirts, trying to help raise money for everything they do for veterans. So show up if you come by, check them out. S&S Tree Service, he donated some money, and he's going to let me borrow a couple of trailers to shoot fireworks off on. So that'll be pretty cool. Kind of help me out there. Midmo Auto Glass, they donated. If you guys need any windshields put in a vehicle or back glass or anything, they can take care of that for you. I've had several individuals donate. I do want to thank all of them. I've got a couple more here. I'm going down the list here. I got a bunch of individuals wrote down too, so I can put them in for the cooler. I had money put in on behalf of a couple businesses, so I'm going to mention them. Oops, I Arted out of Warsaw, an art gallery here in town. And then Dusty Daisy Trading Company out of Tightwad. They had money put in on them. And then Missouri Wayne Company. I want to give Mike Stoner a big thanks. He's donated, I think this is his 3rd year in a row donating to me. I appreciate that, man. That's what I've got right now for businesses. Like I said, if y'all are going to donate enough to get put in for the cooler, I said $200, and I'll let you guys, or I'm going to do a drawing, and somebody will get to take home a Grizzly cooler. If you can get that to me by the 1st of next week, a little bit of talk here about the shop now, and then I'll get off here. I got to get started putting stuff up. I've got a ton of merchandise I have no idea where I'm going to put. So I've got to get in there and start working on that before it's fixing to start raining. I'm supposed to have a trip this morning. Who knows whether that'll happen or not. Depends on how good these storms are coming in. But looks like rain most of the day or most of the morning this morning till about 1 o'clock. Looks like rain on and off until like next Monday or Tuesday. This is Jubilee Days weekend here in town. The carnival always rains for it. One night's always rain. But they're calling for rain on and off half of next week too. So who knows what's going to happen with the water flow, the fish, all that. So we do get a bunch of rain, you know. Get down there on Lake of the Ozarks, get up in some of them creeks, especially with the water shut off like today. If we was to get 2 or 3 inches of rain today, there would be an absolute unbelievable catfish bite up in some of them creeks. Just fresh cut shad, perch, whatever. So that's all I've got for you. I appreciate it. I'm going to get in there and get started putting up some merchandise this morning. Thank you all. I'll keep doing updates on this fireworks show. Like I said, fishing is going to be changing. I will try to get another update up next week, kind of show you guys some of what I get picked up after I go get fireworks, show you guys what you're donating money to. This is a great deal. It's not just a fireworks show. It's bringing families together on a holiday. It doesn't happen anymore. Once the grandparents are gone, families don't get together anymore. This big event, you know, we've got enough stuff going on throughout the afternoon and daytime. Music, that's what I forgot to mention. I don't know why I didn't have it wrote down on my paper, but I didn't. Brandon Ward is doing the music for like the 4th year in a row now. I want to mention him. He plays by himself, just a one-man band. He is really good. Come listen to him. He's awesome. Really good guy too. Want to give him a big thanks for helping us out. Come listen to music. Hibachi ice cream will be set up. He usually brings some bounce houses and stuff like that for the kids. I think Jessica might be renting something else for the kids. Some kind of blow up. I don't know if she's decided for sure on which one she's going to get yet, but she's wanting to do something a little bit bigger than what we had been doing. That way more kids can play on it. We'll see what happens there, but I appreciate it, y'all. Thank you, and I'll talk to you here in a couple of days.